Have you ever been relaxing on the couch, maybe watching a movie or reading a book, when suddenly your cat transforms into a furry, four-legged rocket? One minute they're a peaceful loaf, the next they're ricocheting off the walls, parkouring over the furniture, and tearing down the hallway like they're being chased by a ghost. If this sounds familiar, you've witnessed the feline phenomenon known as the zoot. It's hilarious, a little bewildering, and today we're diving into all the crazy reasons behind these sudden bursts of cat energy. So, what exactly are the zoomies? Vets and animal behaviorists call them frenetic random activity periods, or FRAPs for short. It's a fancy term for a very simple concept, a sudden release of pent-up energy. Think of it like a soda bottle being shaken up. Eventually, that pressure has to go somewhere, and for cats, it explodes into a whirlwind of activity. But what's shaking up that bottle in the first place? Well, the reasons are as fascinating and varied as our feline friends themselves. One of the biggest drivers of the zoomies is your cat's natural predatory instinct. Our domesticated house cats, no matter how cuddly and pampered they are still hardwired with the DNA of expert hunters. Their ancestors spent their days and nights stalking, chasing, and pouncing on prey. This required short, intense bursts of explosive energy. Your modern house cat might not be hunting for their dinner, but that instinct is still very much alive. When they've been lounging around all day, that hunting energy builds up. The zoomies are their way of practicing their pounce, perfecting their chase, and keeping those killer instincts sharp, even if their prey is just an imaginary mouse or a dust bunny under the sofa. Have you ever noticed that the zoomies often strike at specific times of the day? Like right as you're trying to fall asleep or first thing in the morning. That's not a coincidence. Cats are naturally crepuscular, which means they are most active during the twilight hours of dawn and dusk. This is prime hunting time in the wild. So when the sun starts to set, or just as it's rising, their internal body clock is screaming, it's time to go, time to hunt, time to run. Even though their food bowl is always full, their biology is telling them to get moving. This is why you might find your cat launching off your bed at 5 a.m. They're not trying to annoy you, they're just answering the ancient call of the wild. Another common trigger for a post-poop zoomie session is pure, unadulterated relief and happiness. It might sound silly, but think about it. Successfully using the litter box can feel good. For some cats, this feeling of relief and satisfaction translates into a celebratory sprint around the house. It's like their own personal victory lap. They've done their business, they feel lighter, and they're ready to party. This is especially true if they were feeling a bit uncomfortable beforehand. That sudden relief can trigger an explosion of joyful energy. So if you see your cat bolt out of the litter box like it's a starting gate, they might just be expressing their happiness in the most athletic way they know how. On a more instinctual level, there's another theory about the post-litter box dash. In the wild, leaving waste behind can attract predators. A cat's scent can signal their location to larger, more dangerous animals. So, one long-held belief is that cats instinctively run away from their waste to put distance between themselves and any potential threats that might be drawn to the smell. They're essentially trying to cover their tracks and get to a safe distance as quickly as possible. Even though your home is a safe environment, this deep-seated survival instinct can still kick in, turning your hallway into their getaway route. Now, let's talk about understimulation. This is a huge factor, especially for indoor-only cats. Imagine you were stuck inside all day, every day, with not much to do. You'd get bored, right? You'd have a ton of energy with nowhere to put it. That's how many indoor cats feel. They sleep, they eat, they look out the window, and all the while their physical and mental energy is just building up. The zoomies are a direct result of this boredom and lack of stimulation. It's a desperate plea for something to do. If your cat is zooming frequently, it might be their way of telling you, "Hey, I'm bored. Play with me." They need an outlet for their intelligence and athleticism. This is where interactive playtime becomes so crucial. You can help manage and even reduce frantic, unexpected zoomies by channeling that energy in a positive way. A good 15-minute play session with a wand toy, a laser pointer, or even a crinkle ball can make a world of difference. The key is to mimic the hunt. Let them stalk, chase, and finally catch their prey. This not only burns off physical energy, but also provides crucial mental stimulation, satisfying their hunting instincts in a controlled way. A tired, mentally satisfied cat is a happy cat, and a happy cat is less likely to use your curtains as a climbing wall at 3 a.m. Sometimes, a case of the zoomies can be a sign of minor irritation or discomfort. Have you ever seen your cat suddenly start grooming intensely and then just bolt? This can be triggered by things like a flea bite or a patch of dry, itchy skin. The sudden, annoying sensation can be startling and make them want to literally run away from the feeling. It's an over-the-top reaction to a small annoyance. They might also do this after a bath or if they get something stuck in their fur. The zoomies become their way of trying to shake off the uncomfortable sensation. Pay attention to when the zoomies happen. Is it right after you get home from work? Your cat has likely been alone all day, sleeping and waiting for you. Your arrival is the most exciting part of their day. The zoomies in this context are often a burst of pure, unadulterated joy and excitement. They're so happy to see you that they literally can't contain themselves. They'll run to greet you, circle your legs, and then dash off, as if to say, "You're home, you're home." This is the best. Let's play. It's a heartwarming, if chaotic, welcome. While zoomies are usually a normal, healthy part of being a cat, it's important to know when they might signal something more. If your cat's behavior changes suddenly, for example, an older, typically calm cat starts zooming constantly, it could be a sign of an underlying health issue. Conditions like hyperthyroidism can cause hyperactivity and restlessness. Similarly, if the zoomies are accompanied by signs of distress, like excessive vocalization or aggression, it's a good idea to consult your vet. They can rule out any medical causes and ensure your cat is healthy. It's always better to be safe and get a professional opinion if you ever concerned about a sudden change in your pet's behavior. So, in the end, cat zoomies are a wonderful, quirky, and usually completely normal part of sharing your life with a feline. They're a window into your cat's wild ancestry, a barometer of their mood, and a sign of their incredible energy. From a simple release of pent-up energy to a celebratory post-poop victory lap, these frenetic bursts are just one of the many things that make cats so endlessly entertaining and lovable. So next time your cat turns your living room into a racetrack, just smile, make sure nothing fragile is in their path, and enjoy the show. It's just your cat being a cat. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today to decode the mystery of cat zoomies. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new about your furry friend, please give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss any of our future cat content. We'd love to hear your zoomy stories, so share them in the comments below. Until next time, give your cats a pet from us. Bye.